What's going on, guys? This is Riggs, and thank you so much for tuning in to this very important video. There's a lot we have to talk about. There's a lot we have to talk about regarding the recent events that have taken place, things that have happened in the last few days that have really shook this community. And it's really, really sad. You know, there's a lot of topics. Again, like I always say, I don't want the video to get too long, but there are a few topics that we have to touch on, questions that I want to address. I can honestly say I've never been tagged, which I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind, but I've never been contacted and tagged so many times in the last, I'd say, 72 hours than with the recent events that have taken place. And we're talking about threads being created on Reddit, memes being made, people contacting me on Twitter, Discord, the YouTube comment section, to, multiple different videos, people asking me about Fate. And am I going to make a video about Fate being banned? Am I going to touch on it? Riggs, why are you uploading reaction videos when you should be talking about Fate? People being very, very passionate. It's almost, in a sense, it's a good thing that people, care this much, that people are this passionate, not only about the game, but about the channel and about the series. And the series I'm talking about is the How to Play Like a Pro series, which is what all of this is about. Maybe you're stumbling, maybe you're new to the channel, but on this channel, if you check the playlist, the How to Play Like a Pro, I featured many players, top leaderboard rankers. We featured pro players such as Sixless. We featured Athena, Clazy, who's been triple conquer, Adexis, who's been ranked #1 in duos and always up in the top 10 in squads. And we featured Simo Chan, which I'll touch on, Kill Switch, and Midas, #1 ranked player in Asia, and of course, the reason why you guys are all here, which is Fate. When I featured Fate just over 3 months ago, that video, I think we could honestly say that video went viral at this point, especially for a channel this size. That video has gotten over 400,000 views, and it's still getting views to this day. It's insane what not only the series has done for the channel, but what that video in particular really did for the channel, and how it really levitated the channel to kind of another level. And it's the Fate video. And if you guys don't know, I'll link a card up at the top, or put the description down if you guys want to check that out. I never thought this series would be as big as it is now. I never thought it would get to that point. And a lot of people have been asking me about the bans and what I know about it, and we're gonna touch on it. So for those of you guys that don't know, I'm sure the majority of you watching this do, but for those of you that don't know, Fate was banned just a few days ago from when I'm making this video. His main account, he was dropped down. He was dropped down to Bronze 5. But one thing I want to touch on before we get into all that is you guys have to understand that people have, I don't want to say attacking, I don't want to say bullying or anything like that, because that's not the case. Just people are very passionate about this. And one thing I want to get out in the open and get out in the clear, to clear things up, is you guys have to understand, I do not control what these players do. Another thing I want to get out in the open is I have never featured a single person on the channel that I knew was cheating or I knew was hacking. And I'm not going to be the person that's going to point a finger and say, oh, you're cheating, this and that. I can't do that in my position. Imagine if I pointed a finger at somebody and said that this person was hacking or this person was cheating without actual proof, and then we come to find out that they weren't actually cheating or hacking. Now, I look like the idiot. Now, my integrity is destroyed. Now, people unsubscribe from my channel because of something like that. It's just something I'm not going to do. And without proper evidence, that's the last thing I'm going to do, is say that someone's a cheater. You guys in the comment sections, and you guys that aren't a quote unquote, I guess, public figure, if you will. I still to this day don't think I am, but I'm not able to say those types of things. I just can't in my position. You have to understand that. I've never once had any prior knowledge of anybody. Anybody who's been ever featured in this series was banned after. I featured, I think, 9, if not 10 people. 3 of them have been banned. Simo Chan was banned. KØxRØޅ₦IX's account was banned. And now the most recent one, which is the reason why I'm making this video, is Fate. One example I want to give you guys is RoLex. And no, RoLex was never featured on the channel, but one thing I'm not going to do, especially without actual evidence, again, is to point a finger at someone and tell them that they're, say that someone's cheating. When RoLex was banned, I was possibly one of the first ones that found out. For whatever reason, when people get banned, they always want to tell me. When I found out he was banned, the first thing people were saying is, oh, Riggs, RoLex was banned, you know, make a video on it. Could you guys imagine the backlash and the outcry that the community would have done if I immediately found out that RoLex was banned and I went ahead and made a video on it talking about, you know, him cheating, that he was banned for cheating, and I can't believe it, and we've all been lied to, and just on and on and on, to come to find out it was a simple mistake. It was a simple mistake by Tencent because someone else had his same name with a hidden character in it who was, in fact, hacking. Could you guys just imagine how much hate I would receive for basically pointing at someone else and saying that they're cheating when in fact they weren't? And yes, RoLex was able to get his main account back, and he's doing better than ever. So in my position, I have to have the facts laid out. So unless I have basically video proof, I mean, even a picture, a screenshot with someone's name is very, very difficult because people can copy names. There's hidden characters in this game. So without proper evidence, the last thing I can do is ostracize somebody and say, hey, this guy over here is cheating. Go and unsub, and, you know, we need to, you know, banish this guy from the community. I cannot do that in my position, and you guys have to understand that. One thing I want to reiterate one more time is not a single person that I featured on this channel did I ever have any knowledge of cheating. I'm talking about Simo Chan, KØxRØޅ₦IX, and Fate. They were all featured on the channel. I sent them the questions. You know, we contacted them. I spectated them, which I'll get into. I spectated them, edited the videos, uploaded it, and you guys love it. That's another thing I want to touch on. Pretty much every single person that's been featured on the Play Like a Pro series are people that you guys have requested. You guys have asked me, Riggs, bring us Fate. Bring us Fate. We want Fate on the channel. Contact Fate. People sending me, you know, these contacts. So I'm like, okay, let's bring Fate. This will be great. It'll be great for the channel. It'll be great for the community. We'll all learn something. Why not have the #1 ranked player in North America for X amount of seasons? That's great content. That's beautiful. Same thing with Midas. You guys are like, get Midas, get Midas. He's the #1 ranked player in Asia. So what did I do? We got Midas. Riggs, contact Athena. Get Athena on the channel. You know, he's the PUBG Mobile god, right? Which is true. So what did we do? We brought Athena onto the channel. We brought HB Shabir. We brought him. He was also #1 ranked player in Asia a few seasons ago. So you guys are always wanting to set the bar a little bit higher, which I love. I love the challenge, you know, not only being able to reach these people, but to bring you guys content you're not finding anywhere else on the channel. There's no other channel, honestly, there's no other channel that's bringing you this style of content. You guys wanted KillSwitch, #1 Terminator in North America. Specifically, you guys want him for his close quarter combat skills. So what did we do? We reached out to KillSwitch. Okay, great, we'll bring KillSwitch. So what these guys are doing, I have no knowledge of until after I find out these people are banned the same way you guys find out. With Simo Chan, I gave him a chance. I contacted him. He was always quick to respond with the questions and all these things. With Simo Chan, when I asked him, when I found out he was banned, I gave him 24 hours to contact me so we can talk about this, to clear his name. Was it a mistake? Was he actually cheating? You know, let's all be honest here. He never messaged me back. So, you know, silence is consent. And so with that, based on what happened, we figure that he's cheating. You know, again, we don't have the actual video evidence, if you will. People can say all kinds of things, radar, ESP, all these things. But it's very difficult. Somebody in my position with Killswitch. What happened with Killswitch? To this day, no one knows. I have no idea from Tencent. They never contacted me regarding Killswitch. Some people were saying that people were getting banned for a while because of VPNs, and he started using a VPN. And we know that PUBG is cracking down on hacking, which is beautiful. We don't want hackers. We don't want cheaters in this game. We don't. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I've shown people that have killed me that have been hacking, to report them, to get rid of them. Getting rid of hackers is going, at the end of the day, is going to be better for this community. And one thing that I don't want my integrity destroyed. I don't want my channel dragged through the mud and people to stop, watching my channel. This is about building a community. This is about having fun. This is about learning strategies, becoming better players. And I don't want to be lied to. So, the only person that knows at the end of the day is Fate. He's the only person that knows. He is the only one that knows what exactly is going on. Same thing with Killswitch. Same thing with Simo Chan. It's really unfortunate that 3 of the 10 people, or 9, or whatever the number is, we'll just say 10, 3 out of the 10 people that have been featured on the channel on this series have been banned for hacking. And that's really sad. It's really unfortunate. And I don't like the fact that my name is being associated, with, these people being banned. It's not fair for me. It's not fair for the viewers, and especially it's not fair for the style of content or fair for the people that could potentially be coming on the channel. I don't want that. I have very big plans for 2020. I'm hoping I can eventually make this a full-time gig. I mean, that'd be wonderful. I'm still working 40 to 50 hours at my current job, so no way, shape, or form am I going to do something, especially promoting something like a hacker or a cheater. All that's going to do is ruin my integrity and ruin my channel. Why would I want to do that when I want this to be my gig, when I want to bring more people on the channel, bring you guys, the Athenas and the Adexis and the Clazies, and the Midases. That's the very last thing I would ever want to do. So, again, at the end of the day, the only person that knows what happened is the people actually getting banned. They know. Are they going to come out and admit anything? That's going to be on them. That's going to be on their conscience. My conscience is free. I don't have that on my conscience. I'm not a hacker. I'm not a cheater. Just look at my stats. Like, I hear it all the time. Riggs, you're a bot. Riggs, you're horrible. Oh my God, I can't believe you got Conqueror. I hear it in every single video that I'm not good at this game. I'm not the one hacking. I'm not the one cheating. I'm not the one making these poor decisions that these other people could possibly be making. That's getting them banned. It's no secret they're getting banned. Are people just getting banned for absolutely no reason? I have a hard time believing that. I really do. Especially with the resources and the amount of money that Tencent has. I have a really hard time believing that they're going to ban somebody just because. You know what I mean? And if they do, look at someone like Rolex. Someone like in Rolex's position. Hey, he was able to get his account back. I've heard of other people that have also been able to get their accounts back. So, that's pretty much the information I have, you guys. I want to keep bringing you guys, content you're not going to find anywhere else on YouTube. I want to continue the series, and it's really unfortunate that this keeps happening. It makes me sad. It really does. Like I said in other videos, it's like finding out, your favorite athlete, it just got popped for steroids, and then you wonder how legit really are they. You want to be able to believe that what these guys are achieving at these #1 ranked spots, you want to believe that it's real. You want to believe they're not cheating. So when you find out that these people are getting banned, it kind of sucks. It's like getting kicked in the nuts. Honestly, it's really it's not good for the community. What is good for the community is that we're seeing PUBG or Tencent is doing what we've all been asking for, which is to get rid of hackers. Are they going to get rid of all of them? No. But we can definitely see that there has been a huge shift in the last few months of them getting rid of them, which is absolutely fantastic. I think this video's gone on long enough. Hopefully I was able to answer all of your guys' questions. Hopefully I was able to kind of clear, get everything out in the open, get everything out in the clear. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Again, it's really, really sad, what's happening, and I don't know if it's bad luck. Am I contacting, the wrong people? I really don't know. I'm just trying to have fun, bringing you guys content of like literally the best players, what we're thinking are the best players in the world, and we're finding out, a few of them are getting banned, and then I'm getting backlash and ridiculed for it. Not the video I was hoping to start out with here in 2020, but let's move on. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, comments, questions, or concerns, go ahead and throw that down in the comment section. But until the next video, you guys, this has been Riggs from Riggs Gaming.